everybody. So today, doing a couple projects at the house. It's Sunday. Just trying to knock out a few things before our upcoming move. One of the things I wanted to get done was put a hitch here on the back bumper. Now, you'll see many different modifications and alterations of these back bumpers, and you have to make sure that your bumper is one that's going to handle it. Make sure you don't overload it as well. This was just a Harbor Freight receiver hitch, bolt-on or weld-on. I've grounded down the paint on the hitch itself, measured and marked my bumper, and then ground down there. So prep is a big thing when it comes to welding. You can get these in bolt-on if you don't have a welder or don't have access to those kind of tools. But still, make sure you're not overloading it. Make sure you're not doing anything that you're not equipped, capable, or experienced enough to do, because safety is always first anyway. Prep is a big thing when it comes to welding. Getting it ground down good, getting it clean, which is the reason for the air compressor and the grinder. Get that a good surface going, clean it off real good on both surfaces. Then I've gone through and I've welded all the way around it. All surfaces I got exposure to make the two one piece. Gonna throw some paint on it to protect it, keep the rust down. Got some of this paint and primer in one. We've used this a number of times. Rust-Oleum's come out with this, and it's a real good product. We've used it in black and white at the shop, quite a bit on both, because it's real handy for just frame touch-up or something like that, where you just need to hit a little spot but don't want to prime it, wait, and paint it as well. This is actually really good. We've had good luck with it. So I'm gonna hit it with some paint and primer, black. We're probably gonna hit some of these little rust-up spots, knock some of the rust off of them, hit them while I'm at it, and keep the corrosion down. I have a feeling where the AC is dripping off the back. May consider putting this little gutter on the back at some point due to that. That might help eliminate some of that moisture back here and direct where you want it to go. So we'll show you a little bit more, probably do the final up at the end. See you in a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. So got the hitch all on, got it painted, got most of the bumper in fact painted up, except for where the water's dripping, of course. We'll deal with that when the weather clears up a little bit, and you know, it's a little cooler, so the AC is not condensing nicely. But for the most part, got a good bumper and hitch mounted right to it. Got our bike rack on here. You can see we got a good solid weld. So, and that's the critical thing we want to do, is make sure you got a solid weld all the way around, so you got a good component, so it's part of the metal. It bonds it together. The hitch rack is the one we actually drove down here when we moved here, and so this is the one that held our bikes in. It'll do real good. It'll hold 5 bikes, so when we get ready to make the run this time, it should handle all our bikes, or whichever ones we're taking with us. So this project's done. If you have any comments or questions, let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the blog. Have a good one. See you next time.